guys Avry, come from the hood. Here talk sports like you know he would. Loves the Packers, hates the Pats. Hey, you might even see Bill the Cat. Yo, 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 now welcome back. That's his catchphrase, Man in Black. His name is Avry, he's no joke, no. Here he comes, now enjoy the show.
Yo, 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 folks, what is up? What is up? What is up? Back, Avry Sports Show, the webcast, livestream.com/Avry Sports. As always, here in Avry Studios on a kinda okay Edmonton day in the winter. As I said earlier on Twitter, phone lines are back. And please, do not be shy at all to call me and let me know your thoughts on the sports world. Let me know, people. The new number, let me give it to you if you didn't see my earlier posts on Facebook or Twitter. The new Avry Sports Show number, 714-627-9270. No more of the extension code number. That is gone. That is deceased. RIP old number. A new era has begun. So you want to chime in on anything in sports, hop on that number. Please abuse it. Have a blast with that. Of course, hop in the chat room. Avry Sports Show, the chat room, livestream.com, or the ball and y'all come in the chat room with me and have some fun. Some shenanigans in there. Don't be shy, like I say. We're all cool in the Avry Sports Show chat room. It's a great time. But of course, some big stories to hit on sports. Of course, one breaking a few hours ago as the Dallas Stars and Montreal Canadiens made a trade. Mr. Michael Ryder going back to Montreal for Eric Cole. And the Canadiens also get a third-round pick in next year's draft. So, Eric Cole goes to the Dallas Stars. I know I have a lot of Dallas Star friends, and they are groaning right now. Because Eric Cole, let's check. How many points does Mr. Eric Cole have? Let me see. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point, 6 points for Eric Cole. 6 points for Eric Cole as he goes to the Dallas Stars. And Michael Ryder having a great year for Dallas. Oh, sorry. 6 goals and 14 points. Oh, but either way. What am I saying? No, 6 points for Eric Cole. Either way, Montreal wins this trade by fight. They get back a guy who was a great offensive player for them, and they get off their hands a guy who just couldn't get it started at all. No life in his game to start the season. So Montreal, by far, they hoodwink Dallas Stars most definitely in this trade. It's a hoodwinking, people, a bona fide hoodwinking. So let's see what happens. Montreal having a great start to the year. They're probably going to be a playoff team. They've been top 3 for quite a bit during this season in the Eastern Conference. So, I mean, what does this do for Montreal now? They bring back Michael Ryder. Can they stay on top? Can they stay on top of the Eastern Conference? I think so. I didn't give a shot now. Even though I said before that the energy in the room would be affected by Michel Therrien, but I guess not. They've been chugging along just fine in La Belle Province. It's good to see Montreal. Even with the tension that came with the return of PK Subban, a guy who I felt was right in holding out in getting his money. I felt he was right in that sense. I mentioned earlier as to why I felt it was right for Subban to hold out. And I guess the double standard in the sense that, speaking of Dallas players, Jimmy Benn hold out, and it wasn't Ben's such an awful person, he's holding a hold out. Were some people who were bashing Ben? Yeah, there were some people who were saying Jimmy Benn's not worth it. But it was nowhere near the extent of the people who were saying, how dare PK Subban hold out? How dare he want more money? Get back on the ice, you bum. Nowhere near the extent. Because people love going down the throat of one Pernell Carl Subban. Just plain silly. It gets to be silly the amount of people that just jump down the kid's throat. Of course, the Edmonton Oilers on the road, losing a tough game last night to the Chicago Blackhawks in overtime. Getting a point, though, at least, in Chicago. Is that great? Yes. Would it have been even nicer to get the 2 points? Oh, fantastic. Would it have been even better to get the 2 points and beat the Habs in regulation? That would have sent the place ablaze if they managed to do that and get 2 points in the Madhouse of Madison. That would have been great, but unfortunately it didn't happen. In OT, defensive coverage did break down, and Marion Hossa made the Oilers pay last night. Now the Oilers next take on the Dallas Stars, and as many know, Edmonton in Dallas, they didn't have much luck beating the Stars, period. So to get back on track in this road trip, they're going to have to buckle down and get a victory in Texas. They're going to have to, plain and simple. So of course, the next two games will be the true test. Of course, Dallas is the team. If Edmonton wants to get back into the top 8, Dallas is the team, the Oilers, have to leapfrog. And then St. Louis, one of the NHL's best teams. Can Edmonton stack up against the Blues? I think they have the ability to. I hope they do, because it would be a shame if they go to St. Louis and get absolutely mopped. That wouldn't be good hockey at all. Let's see what happens. But of course, watching guys like, I kind of sucked to see Yakupov get less than 10 minutes of ice time last night. But you know what though? Yes, he did turn the puck over. Yes, but he scored. He got back on track with a nice goal that gave the Oilers lead on a beautiful pass from Mr. Sam Gagner. So you know what? I felt give Nail a little bit more time, because Nail doesn't play much if you think about it. Nail is among the lowest amount of ice time for guys who have 6 or more goals in NHL. Nail's numbers for on ice time right now are not great. So I want to see him play a lot more against Dallas. And I want to see Yakupov play way more against St. Louis. Can you imagine Tarasenko against Yakupov? Oh my gosh! 2 guys who could be in contention for the Calder Trophy? That would be some kind of wonderful to watch. And of course, UFC 157, one of the better cards in a very long time. Ronda Rousey. She's for real people. 7-0. You better fear the armbar in mixed martial arts. That's just too crazy. Anyway, much more to come. Avry Sports Show, the webcast, livestream.com/Avry Sports. Stay right there. Grab a beverage, grab a hippo, whatever you want to grab. Grab your toupees and come right back.